Hi everyone, welcome back. Those that are new, welcome. Thank you for your like, shares, and subscribes. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get started. I have had a lot of messages wanting to know what's happening with Kate Middleton, Princess of Wales, beautiful Princess Catherine. Now, she was in hospital for 2 weeks for some sort of stomach operation, apparently. And I would like to know how she's going. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross just for Kate and find out exactly how she's going right now. There has been some speculation going around that, some people are very concerned about her at the moment and whether she's even still with us. A Spain newspaper apparently brought out that she had gone into a coma. Well, I must say 2 weeks is a long time to be in hospital. So let's see if there was any complications. And how she's going. Okay, so we're starting off with the Two of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. Four of Pentacles, King of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Empress. So in her present position at this time, this is Catherine, the Two of Pentacles, crossed by the Queen of Wands. Now, the Two of Pentacles talks about juggling, flexibility, possibly being unstable here. And the Queen of Wands, her wanting to get back to her best life here. But there's some sort of instability. Some sort of instability she's feeling at the moment. She's not feeling stable. So she is working hard to heal at the moment and to get back to her normal self. And we have the King of Swords here. And this is actually, could be the root cause, a deeper meaning, an unknown factor in the situation. I believe that this could be showing the surgeon. Now, the best thing she can do at the moment is hold back. Keep control. Continue to heal. Now, there's a blocked change here. I believe that she may have become unstable during the surgery. There may have been some complications. And that's why they kept her in for so long. Now, they're saying that everything went fine. There was no problems. But here, you've got the instability. She's unstable. Well, she was unstable during the surgery. And they needed to control the situation. Now, they're saying that she may have been put into a coma or something. I'm not too sure about that. I can't see that here at the moment. But this could have something to do with fertility. She may have had like an ectopic pregnancy, or like the Empress could mean pregnancy. It has to do with fertility. So she may have had some sort of problems. She may have been pregnant and they had to do an emergency hysterectomy here. There's something we're not seeing. There's something missed at this time that they're not telling anybody. And whether or not it will come out, I'm not too sure, because there's a lot of control here. There's a control in the narrative. The instability that is showing that she could be feeling depressed. About this operation that she's had to go through, whether or not she did have an ectopic pregnancy, like a pregnancy in the tubes where, yeah, she had to get an emergency procedure here. But she's really not well at the moment. Okay. So we have the Ace of Wands. In her energy, we have the Nine of Pentacles. I don't think these are going to fit. I'll have to bring them down. In her fears, we have the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. In the culmination. So there was some sort of opportunity that she's missed out on now. She's feeling that perhaps she's feeling depressed about not being able to have children again, not being able to have the opportunity to have children again if she decided to. She's feeling very depressed about the situation. The Nine of Pentacles is showing her discipline, how people are looking at her, her refinement. Her having to think about herself. She needed to do this. This was a must. She had to do this, and she is worried about her health here. And we have Queen of Pentacles in the culmination. So it does seem to be that everything will be okay. But there did seem to be something pretty serious that's happened here. And she does need a lot of healing. I will clarify these cards. Give me more on how Kate's going, please. How Kate's going. Kate Middleton. How is she? Give me more about this Two of Pentacles. What was this? Why is she so unstable? The Two of Pentacles. Instability. Give me more. Nine of Swords. Worry. Nightmares. Guilt. Anguish. Depression. She really is struggling at the moment. This could have to do with if she did have to have a hysterectomy, it can cause major depression here. She just wants to get back to her normal self. And that's what she's working on at the moment. Give me more about the Queen of Wands. Give me more on the Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Eight of Wands and the shadow side. Bad news. Bad news. Hopelessness. She's feeling hopeless. Geez, she really is in a bad way at the moment, mentally. She's really struggling mentally here. She's dealing with bad news. Now, I don't know whether that's got to do with her own health or whether that's got to do with what she's just heard about Prince Charles, which I will do a separate reading on that. But she really is struggling mentally and physically. Give me more on the King of Swords. Give me more on the King of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. See, and the man's holding the baby too. And Ten of Pentacles is all about generation. So this obviously has to do with family. There's a baby there. I believe that she may have lost a baby in this situation and needed an emergency hysterectomy here. And she may not be able to have children. Well, if they've had to do a hysterectomy, she won't be able to have children ever again. And she's devastated. She's absolutely devastated. And she's really battling her own demons at the moment. More on the Four of Pentacles. What did they have to control? What's... the Fool. A new beginning. The Fool can also mean a child. It's like by doing this, they've controlled her by not being able to have kids again. Not being able to have any more kids. It's like she wanted one more. And something happened. More on the Four of Cups. Why is this Four of Cups here? What was overlooked? She's really going within at the moment. And, you know, some people around her mightn't even, you know, show her any sympathy. They might just be so apathetic that, you know, she just doesn't even feel like anybody cares. She's the wounded warrior. See, she wanted one more. This is the Nine of Wands, wanting to stand up with that one last wand here. Give me more on this Empress, please, Spirit. Ace of Wands here. In reverse. No more opportunities. For a pregnancy. It's the lack of opportunity that is really getting to her here. It's causing her to go into a deep depression. Give me more on this Ace of Wands. As she presents herself. So she's presenting herself by making others believe that she's, confident and she's courageous and, and she's taking it on the chin, but she's just not. We have the Emperor here. The father figure. So it's like she's feeling like she's missing out on an opportunity with William. But there was some sort of authority over her, so she feels like she didn't have a choice. She had to do this. There was some sort of regulation in what happened to her. They had to do it that way. She may not have known that that's what had to happen, but when they may had to have done it as an emergency, and then she's come out, she's woken up, and realised what they've had to do to save her life. To save her life. She was the one they were looking after. It had to be done that way. And more on the Nine of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. So to me, this is showing that William's being very emotional at the moment as well. He is being sensitive towards her. And he's trying to do everything that he can to make it easier on her. He is feeling temperamental. He also may be a little bit over-emotional. But he's trying to keep things together for her. Like looking after the children, letting her get as much rest as she needs. Being very sensitive towards her needs. So that's a good sign. Now, obviously, her hidden fears and anxieties are about her health. So give me more on this Five of Pentacles. Ace of Cups in reverse. She's really not loving herself at the moment. She's actually afraid that she might never be able to love herself again. Deep, emotional sadness here that she's feeling. Give me more on this Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles in reverse again. She's really hating on herself at the moment. Queen of Swords in reverse. And the Six of Swords in reverse. She's going to be very hard on herself. She's going to take a while to recover here. No recovery. I believe it's something that she's never going to get over. Hating on herself. She may actually turn a bit bitter. About what's happened here. She will get back to it. She knows she has other children to look after here. But whatever's happened here, I think that she's going to find it very difficult to get over. Okay, well, I'll just move these over because I'd like to just pull a few cards on what William's energies are at this time about Kate's health. What are William's energies? Give me an idea of William's energies, please. How is William feeling about what's happened to Kate? What are William's energies at the moment? How is he feeling for Kate? How is William feeling about Kate's situation? We have the Hierophant. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Emperor. Oh, shit. We have the Death card. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords, the Ten of Swords under the Death card, and the Eight of Pentacles. The Hierophant's showing their marriage, the Eight of Wands. Communication, Five of Wands. There's some sort of conflicting energies here. Now we have the Emperor, which is the father figure. And we have the Death card next to it with the Ten of Swords. I believe that he's worried about his father here. And he's also worried, well, he's obviously worried about Kate. But there's a bit of conflict going on here. And we have the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. And the Eight of Pentacles. So we have the Hierophant here with the Death and the Eight of Pentacles. Now the Death can also mean a transformation. There could be some sort of transformation of the hierarchy here. To me, it's showing now the father figure. Now that could be King Charles coming up as the Death card. Next to the Death card, the Eight of Swords, feeling stuck. Ten of Swords, a painful ending. And the Eight of Pentacles. I think he may be worried about when I said what are his worries about Kate, I do believe that some of the worries of his father are coming up, but also it could be showing, well, the Emperor, that's the father figure, and the Death, which is showing that it could have been the death of a child. And he really does feel stuck, bound and gagged, not being able to talk about it with anybody. But there's some sort of communication or news about a death here. Now, could have that been the death of a baby that she was carrying? The Five of Wands can also just show the hassles that he has at the moment. He may also be worried about her not... Maybe she's that depressed that she can't even look after the children she has at the moment, or do her duties. And this may be causing a bit of conflict as well. that he has a lot on his plate and he doesn't know how to manage everything. I'm going to bring the clarifiers into this. Now, the Hierophant can show a marriage. It can also show the establishment. So he's feeling like the weight of the world is on his shoulders at the moment. Give me more on this Hierophant. We have the Four of Pentacles. Block change, control. Could also be possessiveness, selfishness. More on the Hierophant. We have the Six of Wands in reverse and the Strength in reverse. No victory. Weak. Four of Pentacles. This really could have to do with him worried about the monarchy here. It could also have to do with his marriage. Because the question was about Kate. So whether or not he's just worried sick about his father at the moment, that's overshadowed everything here. Give me more on the Eight of Wands. So this was news. The King of Wands. He may be forced to do something that he doesn't want to do. He may be forced to have to communicate about what has happened to Kate. I don't know whether or not we'll ever get the full story, but I'm sure they will have a narrative to tell. But there's some sort of force here. And he's sitting on a throne. Like, could he be forced to be able to step in for his father while his father's sick? May he have to become regent? Rather than king? Give me more on the Five of Wands. What's this conflict or competition here? Could be just the hassles, so many hassles. The Lovers in reverse. Oh, that... Oh. I believe that William and Kate might be having a hard time of it at the moment. Everything might be too much for them. Give me more on the Emperor. The Empress on top of the Emperor. This is about them. And the news that he has about his father. I believe his father might be a bit sicker than what he's letting on. And it's causing... And because Kate's depressed and everything at the moment, and William's have to step up, he is trying to be... He is trying to be sensitive. But he's very over-emotional at the moment. And it could have to do with the news about his dad, King Charles. But it could also have to do with a baby that was lost here. I believe they may have been forced, having to do something, having to get rid of the baby to save her life. And this is being a big strain on their marriage. Well, the Lovers in reverse. No, obviously they're not going to be making love or not being able to have sex or anything like that for until Easter, I think. And Kate being withdrawn, totally withdrawn from him. It's putting a big strain on their marriage. Give me more on this Death card. More on the Death card, please, Spirit. In William's energies. We have the Five of Wands again. The conflicted energies. The conflict. On top of the Death card. A transformation. Something's changing. There's a lot of conflict going around at the moment. Give me more on the Queen of Cups. And William's energies for Kate. Two of Swords. On top of the Queen of Cups. Confusion. not being able to make a decision. Blocked emotions here, a stalemate. Surely they haven't become stalemates. We have the Lover in reverse here, the Queen of Cups, stalemate. A lot of pressure. I need more on this Death card. What is this Death card? Why is the Five of Wands on top of the Death card? Oh, sorry, it's just dropped on the floor. Oh boy, it's the Death card. Clarified by the Death card. Some sort of conflict. I'm feeling very hot right now. Why is this Eight of Swords here? Any more on the Eight of Swords? What's he feeling stuck about in his own head? Self-sabotaging. What's this Eight of Swords in William's energies? The Wheel of Fortune. Turn of events. Destiny. A turning point. Movement. His destiny. Feeling stuck. Give me more on the Eight of Swords. Why is the Wheel of Fortune on top of the Eight of Swords? We have the Moon and the Eight of Cups. Something's hidden, wanting to walk away. He's feeling stuck. He's feeling stuck. It's things that we don't know about. This could also be showing a fear of walking away. A fear of this turning point, a fear of the destiny that awaits him. Could also be just things hidden, lies. I don't think that we're going to find out the full story here. Restrictions. The Eight of Swords. Restricted. A restricted destiny. Restricted movement. Weariness. Fear. Illusions. Secrets. Lies. Bewilderment. There's a lot that we don't know here. Ten of Swords. Why is this Ten of Swords here? Painful ending. Betrayal. Stabbed in the back. Bottoming out. A victim mentality. Page of Cups. This could be the child. The painful ending of a child. The death of a child. I think that they will keep... They're not going to tell us about this child. I believe that they've lost a child here. Look, we have the Empress, the Emperor, the Death card twice. Hassles. Conflict. The loss of a child. Kate's isolated herself from him, I believe. He's confused. It's causing him confusion because she's depressed and she's... I can't even explain it. But it's like she's isolated herself from him. Like just gone into this deep depression. And he's feeling like it's a stalemate, like she's blocked her emotions towards him. And it's really straining on the marriage. And on top of it, he's thinking about everything that's on his plate at the moment. With the work card. He has to be diligent here. What's this Eight of Pentacles in William's energies towards Kate? The Hermit. See, she's isolated herself. The Hermit. Having to stop work. Having to stay home. But she really has isolated herself. Away from him as well. It's like she's sitting in a deep depression. And it's something that she's not going to fully recover from. I believe she's very broken at the moment. And he's being as sensitive as possible towards her, trying to do everything, trying to do the right thing. He feels like he just wants to up and leave because things are that bad. And there's things that we just don't know about. But I believe that unfortunately they had to decide to save Kate's life. Well, I pray that Kate can heal from this depression that she's going through right now. It seems she will. She'll get back to it. Because eventually she has to be queen. And she needs to work, and she needs to fulfill roles, and she needs to be resourceful, and she needs to nurture her children. Oh, but this isn't good right now. So put your hands together and pray for beautiful Princess Catherine at the moment. She's really going through a tough time. And I believe that William might need some prayers too at the moment, because he's just totally bewildered, overwhelmed. And the news he received about his dad on top of everything. Pray that they get through this. Love and light.